Check 1, 2. There we go. Good to know. Whenever I started um, my stream, it looks like my mic was muted. That was a technical difficulty, and hopefully we won't get technical difficulties like this in the future. Let me just real quickly make sure there's no other issues like that. You all able for our one viewer out there, you able to hear me now? And let me also just turn on this to see if it works. Check 1, 2. Game audio is on. It's just that this game has very quiet audio. You should be able to hear footsteps now. Music just takes a little while to kick in. You know what? Just because of that, I'm just going to turn off the music and let's just pull up some royalty-free beats on YouTube. Let me just get YouTube open in the background. Um, you know what? Let's just do that, and then here we go. Let me see if there was an issue with game. Streamlabs seems to have muted everything. I'm just gonna turn that way down. Is that balanced video? Always gotta love your first stream in a long while issue. Yes, this is a mod. So let me go over this view I was going over and just talk to myself. This is Great Tech New Horizon. Anyway, the stream's probably a little bit behind. Here, I'll just turn it down. I'm just gonna keep it at like 0.15. That seems to be the lowest it would let me go. The stream is a little behind, and that's just how YouTube streaming is, plus internet connections. I'm trying out also a new setup. I'm really just playing on my laptop, so. But this mod pack is Great Tech New Horizon, most notably known as one of the hardest mod packs in terms of grinding. And I was going over how we can see every quest. If I go into this view mode, we can actually see all of the quests. If I'm positioning things here, it's also because I actually have the chat open on a little window beside me. Yeah, we can actually see like all the different things, and the end goal for this mod pack is to get to, I don't know where it is, but Infinity stuff. And I think, yeah, this right here is the end goal, which is the Stargate. Our goal is to make a Stargate. But for now, we are going to go here. I like keeping dependence off so we can only see the quests we've unlocked. And because we are starting the stream, I'm going to normal. And so, I'm not going to do things like a normal YouTuber or record the first episode and then do lives every now and again. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams mixed with recordings. Recordings will be more whenever I just feel like actually showing true progress, and streams are just where I can chill out with you all. Have fun, just mining, crafting, playing Minecraft. Our very first goal is to get a dirt. Also, as a side note, one of my friends will be joining me. choice, they would join on the mod pack. However, their Microsoft is so we're just going to go ahead and run this solo. Just making sure everything's still running. Making sure my computer doesn't. So yeah, first goal is to get me. Mike keeps getting quiet at random. In order to counteract that, I'll just turn my mic up to maximum. No, probably not maximum. Let's go 0.85. That's mainly because of laptop microphone, but hopefully hopefully that won't cause too much of a disturbance. And there's our first quest. We have gathered 8 dirt. Now, there's no rewards for this quest, and I'm also playing on an older version of this mod pack, and that's just because this is the version I like. For anyone curious, I'm currently on version 2.4.0 instead of 2.5.1, I think is the latest version. Kind of wish that this right here would let me interact with it, though. But that's what that's about. Okay. So our very next quest is to get 9 gravel, 5 wood, and 5 wood or 2 wood that's going to be consumed. So in these types of mod packs, there are different types of quests. Retrieval tasks, meaning you have to have the item in your inventory. Crafting tasks, which means you must make the item. And then consume and non-consume. Non-consumed tasks will never consume the items, and you'll keep them in your inventory. Consumed tasks will, well, consume the item, deleting it from your inventory, however, adding it to the quest completion. And since we are not working on a multiplayer server right now, which may or may not change if I have friends join me later, either in the stream or just later in general, it's a lot easier for me to do quests. I say that because when you're on a multiplayer server, there's actually a massive bug right now, which causes you to have to say if 2 people are doing quests at the same time. If one person gets a quest that the other person doesn't, that the host doesn't have, it will randomly decide to remove the quest from the host, or from the person who is not the host. Clients can't earn quests, though, meaning you have to do this massive back and forth of sharing progress, which is great if you're on a base together. However, if you are like most people and you're trying to play solo, or like you're going against your friends to see who can get through it faster, then this LAN way is not a good way to do it. And I would recommend getting an actual server for it. I'm obviously not sponsored by anyone. I don't think I could be sponsored if I wanted to be, because I am way too small of a YouTuber. Also, you all might have noticed I have a progress bar up at the top, because I have a goal to, by the end of January, actually reach 200 subscribers. I'm going to try to do more videos. I know it's been quite some time, and right now we are about to actually hit our first major roadblock of this playthrough, which is known as the night time. So I'm going to finish getting this wood, and I'm going to dig straight down and bury myself into a hole and use this time to talk. Because, to put it simply, it gets dark. Mind you, this darkness that you're seeing, yeah, it looks like it won't even let me break the block immediately. Oh, wait, I think it is. Yep. This darkness that you're seeing, is not just because my brightness is low. This is a mod called True Dark. Actually, you know what? It's probably just gonna be safer to stay up here. So welcome to True Darkness. With True Darkness, um, you actually cannot see during the night. You have to have light sources. This works for obviously nighttime, as you all can see, as well as if you are to like say try to go into a cave, meaning torches are something that you're torches are still something that you really have to get, especially if you want to travel at night. So for these first few nights, we're just going to be chilling. Um, so I'm going to real quickly submit in that 2 pieces of wood. And as you can see, our last task is to get ground. So as is mentioned, we can actually see the quest book while it has a built-in night light, built-in reading light. So we can read quests while waiting for night to go through. Gravel is going to be really important, specifically because of flint. Our beginning resource for all tools is flint. And as I have learned from my playthroughs, you can never have too much flint in this mod pack. Flint is something that you're just going to be mass gathering every time. Just gonna correct my positioning here. Um, Luckily, hopefully we won't have any kind of hiccups, by the way. My laptop's not been really doing well. That's because it's, well, a laptop. I'm currently on vacation, actually, from my schooling. And at some point, there's going to be a lot of devlogs being uploaded because I am still a game developer. I just wanted to do something, fun again. Back before I started uploading music, I was, first and foremost, a gaming channel. But my music kind of blew up, and then I was like, okay, well, this is getting more views, so I'm just going to keep doing music. I would just put my music in the background if it wasn't that I don't have my collection on this laptop. That's all on my desktop. If you see me opening up chat like this, it's because I'm trying to read notifications I'm getting from my friend who's going to be joining us on stream later. As I said, they're not going to be able to join, unfortunately, the world, but that's because you have to have an actual Minecraft account to play modded Minecraft, as you all probably know. Their Minecraft account got logged out, and so they're not able to get in right now. Gotta love technical difficulties. But they might join me in another live stream, actually in-game. But yeah, this right here is actually whenever we finish this quest, and once we get the 9 gravel later, we will get a torch and coins. For anyone playing this mod pack, these coins will fudge your inventory. You're going to want to have at least 3 chests or like a diamond chest dedicated to them later when you get a lot of resources. Because these coins, you get a lot of them. Like, here, let me change my view mode again. So that gives you coins, that gives you flint, there gives you coins. There gives you coins. Hey look, more coins. Here, let's go to, like, that. Maybe I'll... Actually, do these end quests don't give you anything? Let's not go to that. Let's go tier 5. Actually, it might just be early. Oh, no, there we go. Here's, more coins. I'll be honest with you all, I've only ever gotten to right here. I've gotten to this quest. What are the coins for? So the coins, as you can see, after that in-game goal, there's actually a lot more quests. Like, all of these will be going through. And just so you all know, my goal is to try and 100% this mod pack. I want to complete all of these quests eventually. But this is the coin shop. Now, if I were to go in my normal view mode, you would nothing's unlocked right now. But as you progress through quests, you unlock these. So, like Enderman Head. Want some Enderman heads? Buy some. You submit the coins, and it gives you your items. These are all consumed tasks, so you're actually paying the coins. These are like the first quest you unlock, really. Um, Coins also come in different tiers, and you can later down the line get grade tech machines to take your basic coins and upgrade them. Just like how you can actually take your um, upgraded coins and decompress them. Though you do technically have to be careful because there is a limited number of coins you can get. Because, well, obviously, it's all dependent on how many of these you go through. Basically, it's just a shop that gives you 4 items. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. While we're waiting here, let's go ahead and just get through some of these checkbox tasks. You need to make sure you're playing with realistic world generation, which as long as you don't, like, change the settings when you create your world, it's all defaulted that way. There is a in-game info mod that gives us some basic info. Let's just say that. Get the food. There's a lot of unbound keys, so as we progress, we'll have to rebind keys. There is a backpack, or not backpack, a backup mod that backs up the world so that we can, in case something ever happens, we'll just claim that book. And finally, we have this quest and claim the cookie. Now, I'm noticing that, there it goes. It was not wanting to give me the items for a minute. This mod, so there's a few important things to note. One, we have diminishing returns. So as this says, diminishing returns start after eating any food 10 more times. So in the beginning, you don't have to worry too much about it. But every 4 foods you eat, so if I have an apple here, apple gives, if I remember right, half a hunger shake. If I eat 4 apples, it will suddenly give me 0 because it will only have a 50% value, and 50% of 0.5 is 0 for Minecraft. Where can you get this mod pack? Actually, I'm glad you asked. Check the description of this live stream. I actually have a link that goes straight to this mod pack download page on CurseForge. It is also available on the Technic launcher, and if I remember right, Technic used to be the go-to main pack, but I personally use CurseForge, and it is what I know for a fact works. That's what I'm playing. Plus, CurseForge lets you set specific versions. We're gonna want to be careful going down here now because there are zombies out and about. And mobs are notoriously deadly. As a little fun fact, I was actually stuck between playing this mod pack and Hunters, but honestly, these tech mod packs are what I have more fun with. I have another mod pack I want to live stream as well, but I want to wait until I get a little better at it. So, and I'm also going to only be streaming that one at nighttime, and that one will be a pure live stream. So as we see over there, there's another zombie just, walking around in the daylight. They will two-shot us if we're not careful. And our goal right now is to find gravel. So, for anyone playing this mod pack, I highly recommend you don't run. Don't run, don't jump, don't do things that use food unless you have to. More professional players actually bring, staircases with them everywhere to, put down stairs and use that as an easy way to climb up stuff. I'm not that hardcore, though. And here we have a little tiny gravel path. There's also limited water. So you'll notice, as I play, that you will, that as the water comes in, like for instance, this doesn't make an infinite water source. Well, it wouldn't because of how that gravel was laid out. But if I were to like grab water from here, it would be gone. There are ways around this, luckily. And one of those ways we will hopefully be building by the end of this video, which is the water tank. So we have 7, there's 8, and there's 9. There's our 9 gravel. I apparently rebound something on accident. So we can claim this first reward and we can go back to making flint. So gravel does not actually naturally drop flint. We have to do this to craft flint. This is currently very inefficient, but it's the only way we can do it. And with 2 flint and 2 logs, we can get our very first crafting tool. Which, obviously is not that good of a recipe, especially for how many crafting tables you need to make. Now, this is a very simple quest that I don't really want to do right now, but it's just to get 1 gravel and 1 stick. So yeah, if I use logs, we only get 2 planks instead of 4. And 2 sticks instead of 4. Let's just grab 1 gravel. Let's just get this quest over with. But I'm not going to claim it because it just gives you a new quest book for if you update this mod pack. Over here is just a checkmark quest telling us that quests that are like this, with this fancy overhang, this is called a main quest, whereas quests like this are a side quest. You are recommended to complete every main quest before progressing, because these main quests are to help you. So if we just take a apple and an oak tree, we can actually get an apple sapling, which we can plant to grow apples. And then we can actually choose an reward here between a pear, a cherry, an orange, and a walnut tree. I personally like pears. Pears are a pretty good fruit, so I'm just going to choose to claim the pear tree and get more coins. You can already see how the coins start to gather up in your inventory. I'm personally probably want to make an underground base. But that's just because that's the types of bases I'm good with. So we're going to want a little tiny bit more flint, because as you can see, our next goal is to make a flint tool for everything. And we've actually kind of got a bad spawn because of how little flint there is. So we're just going to go across the slate. It's currently about midday. I'm going to be checking the time quite often. I can also see the time up there where you can see my username, my FPS, as well as the humidity. When we go to find a base location, we're going to want that humidity to be as high as possible. So something over here, like this 0% humidity, is the worst place to build a base in this mod pack early game. Versus 80% humidity, which would be like one of the best. In general, higher is better. Oh, so this is a thumbcraft. Let's just see what's in there and take it and kind of go. We got steel chestplate from that though. I will always welcome steel. It's got some bronze, tin, magnesium, silver, and steel. This is a big thing with this mod pack. This mod pack really messes with the game's progression. Definitely. These are the types of mod packs I like, though. I'm a very, I've played vanilla Minecraft so much that I legitimately can't play it anymore. It's very boring for me. Modded Minecraft, why is it better to have higher humidity? Okay, so this right here shows, one, how slow the stream is, because right now is right when that message came in for me. The higher, so one of our things we've got to make, I'll just show it I'll show it in the quest later, is a water tank. The water tank naturally, as long as it has access to sunlight or to the sky, will naturally make water, which is how we're going to power all of our steam machines in the future. Ooh, I like that. So up there is actually some cyan terracotta, aka cyan stained hardened clay. Anyway, back to the humidity question. The higher the humidity, the more water that the water tank makes. And steam machines are relatively water hungry. Like you need to keep them fed with steam, and steam is from boiling water. So the higher the humidity, the more water you can create, since there's no such thing as infinite water in this mod pack. And the more water you can create, the more steam boilers you can make, and so the more steam machines you can run at a time. Hopefully that explains it well. I'm still just kind of on a passive lookout for more gravel, while also just kind of exploring our world that we have. Because we've got to be careful. As you can also see, food doesn't really heal that much right now. I'm the type of person who am going to let my hunger get really low before I eat, while not getting like so low that we're going to die. Quarried stone. I might have to edit some settings. It's also really good to eat a variety of food because the more different foods you eat, the more hearts you actually can get. If I remember right, you have to eat like 40 hearts or 40 different foods or something like that to get one bonus. It takes water from the. Let me see what that full message was. From the air. Yes. Yes. It takes water from the air. And when it's raining, it actually collects the rainwater as well. Technically. The way they do it is it just kind of boosts the output. Um, I'm not going to act like I know everything about this mod pack because I'm going to be learning as I go. Uh, I don't actually even know Break Tech that well, which is the mod that this is all based around. All I know is that this is a very hard and very grindy mod pack. We hit a tiny cactus. Whoops. Gotta be careful because little things like that are like everywhere. It's actually kind of annoying. And hello, chunk error. Nope. So that's a plague zombie. I'm just going to do that to avoid them. And it's becoming dark, so let's take a moment. This legitimately couldn't be any better. We have found gravel. The exact thing we were out for. So, I'm just going to take this nighttime to gather up this gravel. As I said, the more gravel you have, pretty much the better it is. Later on, we can make we'll be making a tool that will give us 1 flint per 1 gravel. So it will no longer be the 3-to-1 ratio that we are coming to right now. We're just going to come down here. An important note for all of the builders out there. So you're going to be using F9 a lot in this mod pack. The reason is because of chunk order. Now I'm gonna make sure that didn't like stop my live stream. It did not. I used to have S9 as actually a like start stop live stream hotkey. Anyway, all grade tech blocks, multi blocks, and pretty much every multi block you might as well say in this mod pack, you do not want to build on a chunk. So like as I noticed, this is a chunk border. You can actually see uh, over here in this section, it says chunk 6x20z. If I go over here, it's chunk 5x20z. So this block is a chunk. You would want to build your multi-block on one side and not going down the middle. Otherwise, it has a chance to corrupt. And corrupted things are not fun. Okay. Making sure we don't have like water. It's going to just break in if I remove the gravel. Let's just go ahead and put down the crafting table. So that right there's our pickaxe. 1, 2, 3. That's the axe. That's the shovel. And that's the what's this? 1, 2, 4. Lots of sticks. So 1, 2. We need 3 more tools. Axe, hold, shuffle. With that, we get our fireworks, and we have completed this. And this is where we get a new type of loot, which is the loot bag. Well, we can choose between flint, a cookie, and the loot bag. I'm going to get the loot bag mainly for showcase purposes here. The loot bag, when you open it, gives you something random. It can be food, it can be mob drops, it can be nothing. And also, the better tier loot bags you have, the more drops, or the better drops it gives. So this actually gave us beet salad, which heals a bit of hunger. That looks like 2 shanks total. I want to say that's 2, so we'll just eat one of those. I highly recommend anyone playing this mod pack, you eat things in groups of 4. Because on your 4th time eating something is when its value will go down. So between groups of 4 and groups of 3. So with that, we need to get a cobblestone, we need to get a chest, and we need to get a sword. The sword's going to be the easiest for us right now. We just need 2 flint, a stick, and that gives us a sword. But a chest is definitely going to be required sooner rather than later. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this as our exit route. Because right now the nighttime is just too scary. But we need to get a stack of cobble. Honestly, we could probably start working on that right now. Let me just eat this zombie jerky. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, is this a vein? Yes. So another important note is ores do not spawn like normal ores. Instead, they spawn in what's called an ore vein. So if I turn on ore veins, you can see that this right here is the actual vein we found from this chunk. Veins can go between chunks, hence how we found it all the way over here. So it's basically good to note that it's probably like this 3x3 area is this vein. And then this 3x3 area is going to be another vein. What is the next progression after flint? After flint is iron, which we stay in for a hot minute until we get bronze. There's actually, though, no way for us to get iron in the beginning, and you have to trade in cobblestone to get an iron pickaxe. It's something the mod pack creator decided to do. But honestly, our goal right now is to just be mining and enjoying ourselves. Once it's daytime, though, we are going to go on the hunt for probably iron ore, honestly. And I'm probably going to use this little hole I'm digging out as a temporary base. So this right here will be our little miniature base of operations. I'm going to go ahead and make a chest real quick. So a chest is made with 4 planks, 4 logs, and oh, I forgot to make something. I did it that way. And I inverted it. There. So yeah, 4 logs in the corners, 4 planks in kind of the middle edges, and then a piece of flint in the middle gives you a singular chest. We'll place that down, and we will actually use that quest complete to get another chest. There we go. Storage is pretty much the biggest problem you'll ever run into on this mod pack, in my opinion, especially early. You want to try and keep your storage as organized as you can. The second biggest problem is probably torches, because you have to find a coal vein. This is actually currently harvestable. Cool. What is that? That's diatomite. So, Great Tech has an ore processing thing. So, like, this right here, you would put through a macerator, which we don't have currently, but that will get you crushed ore. After that, you can get an impure pile. Then you can, different crafting recipes would take you forever to learn. Yeah, they take a while to learn. That is actually why JEI is here. Let me make sure of something. Yeah, making sure it's not in cheat mode, because sometimes it likes to put you in cheat mode. But you can pretty much look for any item like craft. You can click on it, and we can see like there's a crafting table. You can also get a compressed crafting table, extract it into 9 crafting tables, or you can have an assembler make it for you automatically. Obviously, you probably wouldn't want to do this, but it is still there, and it is daytime. So I'm going to real quickly go new waypoint and call this space. And we'll do that so that we can easily find our way back here later. And hit F9 a couple times to get rid of those chunk borders. So we know that over there is the thing we found. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit F9 3 times. That brings us into this section. So this right here is the middle of a chunk. Or actually, this is not a middle. Where's the middle? That blue bar is the middle. And as you can see, this is an ore chunk. That blue is in the middle of this tree. That's fine. We'll just go. So, off on the side, you can see it says this is an ore chunk, meaning we can dig down to try and find ore. We were lucky. We actually found the ore before it became too dark, because I forgot we don't have torches right now. But you can right-click the ores you find, and it will mark it as your actual, like, oh, this is this type of ore. Um, we have actually some small ores around here too, and ooh, a mob spawn. Yeah, this right here is like that same ore vein. Um, let's let's just kind of reach in here and see what we can grab out. There's one chest. Um, I have a feeling there's another chest in the back there. I do not feel like trying to reach all the way back there and getting that. Let's real quickly go back down here. It's kind of an inefficient way to do a base, by the way. But honestly, we need a furnace. So for a furnace, you need 3 flint and 6 copper. And that's how we make a furnace. We can honestly put this anywhere. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm actually going to move this crafting table to be next to it. And that will give us. Oh, I forgot. We actually need to get the cobblestone. So this is why you have to be very careful on your when you do crafting recipes and stuff. Luckily, I should be able to auto detect that, but we're gonna see. Um, yes, I know I made a shovel, but I'm just gonna do this by hand. So 48, 49, 50. 4, 5, 6, 57, 58, 59, 60. Be prepared to see a lot of mining on stream, honestly. So, yep, that auto completed both of those for us. Okay, that just gives flint and more coin. Um, let's put our ores we found so far in here. This is really important. Red alloy. Um, in the early time, the best way to make it is using this alloy smelter. It's probably gonna be the last recipe. It's gonna be the second to last. You have to use copper and 4 redstone dust to make 1 red alloy. And this also ignore that it says power because in the beginning we're using steam and it uses a lot of steam. With that, we can come over here, claim this reward, and we got a block of gold. Unfortunately for us, red alloy reminds you of Project Red. Well, I think it is it. No, it is Great Tech Red Alloy. I kind of forgot that Great Tech. I keep actually referring to this as Project Red one, but it takes a lot of power. But this gold, well, to get this into ingots, you actually need where is it? I mean, we could just use our macerator when we get that later down the line. But I think it's not this. Um, it's not that. If I do that, it's not that. It's not that. It's this. You have to. Oh, actually, it's not the unpacker. I thought it was. Well, either way, that's kind of useless to us right now. That's what's important. That is utterly useless. Um, let's see. So we can claim this quest, get some more coins, just throw those coins away. We have a purple drink. How about lemonade or some iced tea? I got purple drink. That's actually pretty good food too. I'm gonna save that for now though. Let's see. Probably the next best quest to go for is these two. So we got to get 6 wolves for a bed, and we need to kill 5 sheep. Not 5 sheep, 5 pigs. This is a very, very big sheep. Now is it? We do have to kill sheep for the wool because a pair of shears is just a little out of our price range right now. Just a little. So we'll come back up here to the surface. And actually, lucky for us, let's just turn off that. Lucky for us, it looks like there are just pigs right out here. So let's just burn them to death. There's 1, 2, and here will be 3. We do need 5 total. So I'm seeing my map is actually working properly, showing me mobs. Every time I've played this before, it's actually not worked. So we'll just do that. And this should be the final pick. Give us rest in pieces, which will give us another pork chop and some more coins. Why are they burning? It's because I'm using a flint sword. Flint swords will light mobs on fire. Yeah, see, it has fire aspect 1. And of course, because they die by fire, that means you get cooked food from them. You would think you'd find sheep here in the snowy biome. It's probably gonna be nighttime. I think that sheep over there, I see them. We cannot break grass, by the way, to get seeds right now. So here's 2. Here's 3. Although we're gonna want the same colors because we gotta make carpet. Here, there's a wolf. There's a chicken, and here's some sheep. Or let's just go white. You know what? Yeah, let's just kill the white sheep. That's completed our quest, but we're gonna need 1 more white piece of wool. And let's die. I forgot direwolves were a thing. So luckily we have death points. However, I think it's best to say that we're gonna go in the morning. They're the gravestone mod, luckily. So I'm actually kind of curious how behind the stream is right now. Because I can already tell that the stream is definitely behind to some degree. But unfortunately, I actually personally don't know how behind it is. I'm also getting told by a friend who's on stream right now that my mic is still randomly cutting. Um, Honestly, I don't know why that happened. I think it's just an issue of using my built-in microphone. Um, but if I were to go to my channel real quick, and ah, okay, so I can actually see the live, and I could hear the background. So I yeah. So yeah, stream is a little bit behind. It is a little bit, at least. Yeah, trying to figure out how behind it is. Um, to show how behind it is, I'm going to send a message right now to a friend who is watching the stream, and they'll see about how far behind it is based on whenever I said I hit send on that and when I'm talking right now. Um, it's been quite a while since I've actually done a live stream like this. Um, yeah. Uh, Nighttime's kind of scary out there. We will wait. We will just wait this out. For anyone, by the way, who stumbles across the recording of this stream and are curious, so earlier I mentioned that you can't really do this mod pack without a stone. Like, land, specifically with quests, don't work. What you have to do is you need to run this command as long as you are all working together. The host needs to run, um, I want to say it's this, and it's like that. Um, you could, if you're just copying your quests to someone else, like someone's joined the world and you want to get them caught up on everything you've done, it's this. And it will take your entire quest book. Why is this? That is not that key button. Wait, I switched it to K. That's what it was. It will just copy like all these green and blue. It will set it all for blue for them. Um, I should probably move this up my chat window. I don't want to. Let's move it over here. So I'm actually trying to see what people are doing. Or I still want to see what everyone's talking about, but it's been like blocking my view of my game. Uh, okay, so it is something like that. Friend just confirmed. Um, the copying quests. So yeah, our next goal would probably be the soft mallet when we get back. Keep hitting the wrong button. Which is just one stick and 6 wood in the shape of a hammer. We can come over here to claim this, which gave us 15 sugarcane. Okay. Um, um, Hammer time. It's hammer time. It is hammer time. It will be hammer time as soon as we get this. Yeah, so over here it also mentions you won't always get food rewards from the quest, so it might be a good idea to take care of that problem. Um, You can only make farmland within the range of water, which is normal. Um, use a hoe and grass away from water. You get witchery seeds too. The reason why I'm mentioning that is because of something going on with its update, actually. I'm going to move this actually back over here. So I'm going to go into view mode, and we're going to go into, I want to say it's no more than a minute behind. That's cool. I'm going to go into, I want to say it's Stone Age. I really want to say it's Stone Age. Because there was a quest, and when me and a couple of friends were playing this before, I had noticed something about this quest being weird. And, maybe, like that. Let's see. It might be in Steam then. Because there was a quest, or at least I could have sworn there was a quest, about making a tool that is how you got, got I want to say, almost said string, but how you got seeds. Um, but I know it couldn't be any farther than this. So I guess I was just misremembering, and I'm going to apologize to that friend. Like it says, I'm going to go to the other side of the room. Man, I just blame being on laptop really for that. What time is it? It is 4 a.m. Okay. Yeah, we got some more time to look at this stuff. Yeah, I actually don't know why my mic's randomly going out like that. Because, like, I'm noticing it looks like OBS is picking up my microphone well. Well, sorry, Streamlabs, because I'm not using OBS. Um, However, it's also randomly cutting out, which is annoying. Um, I also have set up a few things on this stream. I'm definitely not a professional streamer. I mean, my microphone's glitching if that doesn't tell you anything. But I actually had set up like subscriber notifications and stuff for YouTube. And that's actually what took me so long to start streaming today was I was just setting up stuff because I'd like to do more streams like this. I'd like them to be, more chilled out like this as well. And I'd not have to worry about, audio issues, randomly going to the other side of the room, as Sussy is mentioning. Um, let's see. Let's just go back over here. Let's turn off the access quests view. And let's see what's next. So as I mentioned, the soft hammer would be next. We can go ahead and leave now. And our death point is that way. So let's go over to the death. Clay's going to be really important soon. But I'm saving inventory stuff because no one else will play with me on this world, is what I jokingly say. I wanted this. I have worlds I'm playing with other people, but I wanted this one to be specifically recorded and uploaded to YouTube so I can record my journey through this mod pack. I might have friends join me every now and again. I might not. It all just depends. But you know what? I probably shouldn't be running there. I should probably be conserving food. I know cactus is another way to get water. I don't actually know how. I didn't read that far in the quest book. But yep, we are out of the hole. It's daytime. Probably the most boring part about these streams will be right before we get to bed. The second we get to bed, though, I'm going to be sleeping as often as I can be. One of the reasons why there's actually a clock in the top, though, is so that like when you're underground, you know when not to come out and stuff. We are going to have to be careful when we get back to our death, specifically because of the dire wolves. Dire wolves are very deadly, as you all probably noticed. Let's just run it here. It's kind of annoying when you die super far away. Is 720p the best I can do? Is that what I'm streaming at? Once I get my stuff back, let me dig myself into a hole and I'll check my stream settings. Because I thought I was actually going in like at least 1080. And I once streamed in 4K with surprisingly minimal problem. Yeah, I've already brought my hunger down. That's why I said don't run. Shit. More direwolves. It looks like we're away from them. For you is 360p. But Max says 720. Yeah, like I said, let me get my stuff and I'll just check my stream settings. That's what this first stream is for, you know? Ironing out any bugs and getting it better for when I'm actually streaming. There's the grave way over there. Just gotta go across this. Get our human flesh. And the only way I know about how to get these graves is to literally stand on top of them and break them. We'll equip that. Let's just equip my head as well. We just have a bigger head. We'll eat our 2 apples. And we'll head back over here to the base, in which I'll check my stream settings. Oh no, I know there's no nitpicking here. I'm trying to improve as much as I can, because as I said, I'd love to do this more often. I used to stream a lot back in the past. Back in the past, I used to stream a lot, but like they were never that big. I get like 5, 6 viewers most. You're so close. Yet so far. We're gonna drink a purple drink. Oh, they gave us glass bottles. Let's just get our dirt into hand. Oh yeah, the dire wolves will tear you apart in this one. Always, when you have an underground base, fill up your base whenever you get down. Let's just throw our string into there. And let me real quickly check some things here. So I don't know if I can edit my quality output while I'm streaming, but we'll see. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, it would definitely be nice if I could get like donations. That's actually why I spent so much time setting things up. Um, I wonder if I test my widgets, you all can see them. Like, if I test a subscriber. Yeah, I have little like subscribers, membership, which is louder than the subscriber. Um, at least the audio will be showing up. Tip and super chat. I actually set that all up earlier. Um. Anyway, back to settings. Um. If I do that and hit done, um, did that upscale I'm gonna move this up so I can see my edges. So I basically just changed my output resolution, my output video resolution. I should have set this up to 60 as well, actually. How's that? Has that improved any? Or will I need to possibly restart the stream? I'm gonna pull something I normally don't do. And yeah, notice what you all mean by the quality. Hmm. Um, I apologize if you all got to experience that. Something just happened with my sound card. um, I'm gonna check a few more settings before I restart, just to make sure, because like I can't change that.